Ooh, we're back at it. I just knocked something over.
Oh my god, you just destroyed the whole thing.
It's bitters, and I didn't get it on myself.
It's bitters.
We're back.
Hello, we're back. We got for 2 weeks.
It's been a little while. People got sick. We're out of town. Things happen, but we're back.
And we got a chicken.
And there's a chicken clicking and clacking. But welcome to Thirsty Thursdays with Cocktails on Market once again. Hello.
Hello.
It is June.
Hello.
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 Oh, we're doing it.
Hello. And it's the first day of Pride. The first day of Pride. The first day of
Yeah.
Pride. Welcome.
Look at us go. We are decked out, festive, nice and rainbowy. Thank you, Nisi. We're trying to represent. We're trying to have a good time.
We are having a good time because it's the first day of Pride, and we're talking about gin today.
Gin, a somewhat stigmatized spirit, wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
Yeah.
What if your beard looked like this?
What if my beard looked like that? These are the kinds of questions that you're gonna answer today. I think that I would probably be the life of the party.
Oh my god, I would hang out with you.
Yep.
I would continue to hang out with you.
I'm sure there are people who have long beards who do dye it for pride.
You can dye your hair like this.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
She has. You heard it here first. She's seen that.
I've even seen rainbow cocktails before. Have you ever seen when people pour the shot glasses all at once and it goes from red to purple?
Yep.
I've done it before.
Colorblind.
Dang!
But think of the core strength required to get all of those to go, you know?
Well, the thing they don't tell you about that shot, if no one knows what we're talking about, there's a shot that you've seen maybe on social media, like a video before, where the bartender takes a shaker, and he pours different colored liqueurs and spirits in the shaker, and then when he pours them out through the shot glasses, it ends up being red. Each shot glass ends up being a different color, so red, yellow, green, blue, purple in each shot glass from one shaker.
Pretty cool. We're not doing it today, DC, but
we should do it.
But it is pretty cool.
I don't know if we have all the right ingredients, actually. You know, it might. Maybe we'll figure something out. But I mean, we could try. But the problem is with that shot is the person there's only a couple layers in it. So when you're putting it into the shaker, you have to really gently layer it into the shaker. So when you pour it, the first layer that comes out is completely all grenadine. The whole shot is grenadine. And then the next layer that comes
so
out.
The first person that
they're drinking all grenadine, literally the whole shot is all grenadine. And then you make it through, I think I forget the order of what the liqueurs and at some point there's a vodka in there. At some point there's, something yellow. I don't know what else is in there. But, and so some people will get the shot where it's 100% vodka. And then the next person will get the shot that's 100% blue curacao. So it's really... Yeah, it's really luck of the draw on what you're gonna drink out of that rainbow shot, but for aesthetic, it's pretty sick.
That's it. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It comes out nice. But we are not doing that today, but we are doing something that involves a color change.
True, we are doing that.
We are going to be making a cocktail from our gin kit today. Gin kit. We also, Cocktails has a Pride kit that it will be available on Market soon, going up since it's the first day of Pride month. But we are going to be making a cocktail from our gin kit today and then talk about gin and how you might be able to use gin. Sheila drinks whatever's wet. and that got Shana, which I knew it would, and that's why I said it out loud.
You didn't think I would give me that much.
No, I knew it would get you.
Oh, I love it. Oh, grenadine.
All right. So I'm going to shake a cocktail today, as we typically do. Sometimes we stir, but today we're shaking.
Why?
Because it has a citrus element to it. And so we want to add that lovely volume as well as the foam that comes from shaking. And we need to oh, this is a lot heavier than I thought. Wow.
How much weight is in that lime juice?
Maybe I'm just feeble.
Yeah, what is that?
My weak hands.
These hands.
These weak hands.
These hands.
Okay. So
You want help?
I'm having a lot of trouble with this lime juice.
Oh, crap.
Folks.
No.
We're playing fast and loose here, folks.
No. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me find something.
All right. I need to properly measure my cocktail as I create it. We need a jigger. Here's my trivia though for you, to whoever had asked earlier in the chat about trivia. The word and the form of the measurement that we use behind the bar called a jigger comes from sailing ships. It was the embossed piece of metal that went on the top of masts, like the ends of masts, and it was called a mast jigger. And when sailors got their rations of both lime juice and rum, they started pulling these embossments off the ends and using them as measurements to dole them out. And that is why we call what we now use as a measurement tool behind the bar a jigger.
Okay. I found a non-jigger. It is a measuring glass.
Beautiful.
Which is awesome because it's like a beaker because we're like scientists.
Look at that.
Guys, guess what I found? Grenadine and blue curacao.
Are you gonna do
You
it?
thought that maybe I didn't have these things, but lo and behold, this magic bar has everything. So maybe I have to look it up.
This bar is magic.
Where's magic? And I have to look up how to what the build is on it, but I'm gonna try it.
All right, I just did 3/4 ounces. Yeah, that is also, those are two things.
Oh, Barry mentioned bungholes.
Yeah.
You guys know what a bunghole is?
Please.
It's the hole for a wine barrel. It's the bunghole.
The bung.
And the bung is the plug that goes in there. Right up the bunghole.
Right up.
Thanks, Barry.
Thank you, wineries, for that great term. All right. I did 3/4 ounces of my lime juice. I did a 1/2 ounce of my hibiscus rose syrup.
Ooh.
I am making a daisy style cocktail today, so I used that hibiscus rose, and I'm going to complement it with a little bit of our elderflower, which is known as bartender's ketchup.
David, did you know it's named as bartender's ketchup? Everyone, David.
Oh, you're just gonna call me all that way.
That's good.
Yeah.
Throwing you under the fire.
Okay, so what did you just say?
Bartender's ketchup. Do you know what that
Do you know
term
what it is?
might mean?
No, it's grenadine, right?
Close, but not wrong.
It's just actual ketchup.
Actual ketchup, exactly. No, bartender's ketchup is a kind of catch-all term for whatever might be popular in the industry at the moment to be able to complement cocktails in a yummy way. So elderflower liqueur is one of bartender's ketchups because it can, if you're crafting a cocktail and you
Did you say it in a yummy way? Was it just
You said delicious.
I said yummy. I did. I'll stand by that word.
I like the technical term though. Just
yeah, yummy.
The yummy way.
Yeah. Ooh, calling me out.
I wasn't saying it in a negative way. I was telling you in a yummy way.
So say you are a bartender crafting a cocktail and you get to your stage of when you're tasting it and you're like, this is pretty good, but what can I do that I know that's gonna make it sell? That's gonna make it sell out. What do you do?
Make it hot like a cake.
You add a little bartender's ketchup on there, and there you go. And folks that come to bars as patrons, when they look on the ingredients list and they see Saint Germain or something like that, it's instantly they're like, oh, that's gonna taste good. I'm gonna buy it. And that's bartender's ketchup.
Yep. Would you order that, David?
I'd order it 2 times.
Hey!
Okay, so what I did was I took 3/4 ounces lime juice, 1/2 ounce of our hibiscus rose syrup, 1/2 ounce of the bartender's ketchup elderflower liqueur, and I'm not good at talking. And then a full bottle of our gin. And I'm now going to add some ice. I'm going to add enough cubes so that I can shake vigorously with proper dilution.
Is anyone out there afraid of gin?
Or you can shake jiggerishly.
Oh!
They're jigglishly.
Jigglishly. All right. I'm gonna close this.
You can talk good.
I talk pretty yummy.
You're talking yummy. You did not tonight. I like it. Are you referring to the bartender ketchup, Sheila?
Ooh, listen to that. I don't know if you can hear it, but you hear that hiss. That's what we need.
Nisi says gin is her grandma's favorite liqueur.
Yes.
Liquor.
That
liquor.
is a that's a thing.
That is a
of
thing.
like old people. That's kind of like, old people like gin.
So we're here to break that.
I'm about to do it right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll explain why.
So yeah, gin. Gin, grandma's favorite. The new millennial favorite.
New millennial, yeah, exactly.
It's Zoom approved.
Zoomies.
It's Zoomer approved.
Yes, the kids say, all the kids love gin.
They go, I love my grandparents' gin.
Yeah, it's so true. Okay, so I am going to pull these to the side.
I just learned some Zoomer talk.
You did?
Yeah, cat.
Cat. That is, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What is that?
Cat, like CAT.
Cap.
Cat. Cat means true.
No. Cat means lie.
Non-cat.
There you go.
Cat means lie.
Oh, cat means lie. Darn! This whole time I've been thinking off.
It's okay. We're
It's
figuring
like
it out.
Fiction and non-fiction, where I always think it's the opposite. Same thing with this.
That doesn't
cat.
make any sense.
I know. Moving forward.
Your neighbor's dog's name is fiction.
Yeah, but is it real or not real? Because non-fiction sounds like it should be not real.
But if you know the definition of fiction, then you would. No. This is making me mad.
No. It's very confusing. Somebody out there is with me on this one because it's like you're like not fiction, not real. So fiction should be real. I know I'm wrong. I'll own up to it. But you know what I'm not wrong about?
What?
Gin. Gin's delicious.
Tell us about gin.
And cap should be real. Wait, true.
Stop with the Zoom.
Okay.
Tell us about.
Sorry. Okay, so this is aviation gin. So aviation gin, you may be familiar with it. It is a new American style gin. And actually Ryan Reynolds is an owner of this gin, which that's kind of like the nice little like trivia like tidbit people like about this gin. But more so, this gin is in the style of a new American gin or international style gin, which boasts different characteristics other than just juniper. So juniper is a element that has to be in gin. Okay, so juniper is the element in gin that people get nervous about. Because
what's juniper?
Juniper is a berry from a juniper plant, and it tastes very foresty. So this is where you get that pine flavor from the gin. And to be gin, you must have juniper. It's required by the laws of gin. Okay, and so
we will say that there's lots of rules about different liquors when we go over, we talk about them. But all of that kind of came sort of amorphously with time as people were starting these traditions. So it's not like there was a law set in stone from the very beginning, but it's what we all sort of agreed on was the rule, and now it is a set rule.
Oh, sure. Yeah, exactly. So gin, there's 5 categories. Well, technically 6 categories of gin. So let me see if I'm right about this. So I have to always count them off to make sure I'm right.
And while she's talking about this, I will be finishing this, but just check the color right now. See, it's kind of like a bright pinky sort of color. And I'm going to work
my glasses.
I'm going to work some magic on it, and we'll see if it goes over through a little transformation as Shana tells us about him.
Okay, and then we'll talk about what he's doing. So pay attention to what he's doing and just listen to.
Pay no attention to me.
Never mind. He's a magician. Yeah. So pay no attention to the magician in the corner. Let's talk about gin. Okay, so 5 characteristics of gin, right? So there's London dry gin. This is the gin that you're probably typically like a little nervous about. It's the one that's a little more pine forward. So you drink it and you're like, this tastes like pine sol. And then you're like, Grandma, you're crazy for drinking this, right? So that's kind of like a more traditional style gin, okay? Now, there is also Genever, which is a Dutch style gin. It's a gin that precurses gin. And then there is a Plymouth gin, which is the only gin that is named after an actual brand. It's a style and brand is Plymouth. There is also international style gin, which is what this is. And this comes from many different places in the world, and it could come from anywhere. And usually, typically, these gins have other botanicals they're using that are highlighted while using juniper, but also you get a lot more flavor profile and aromatics from different elements that they're including into the botanical basket to create these different flavor profiles. For instance, this one's very citrusy. You'll have a lot of citrus peel, orange peel, and of course a little backbone of the juniper. But it's definitely got like citrus forward, lime, like lime zest. So that's kind of cool with this. And whenever you're working with these styles of gins, you want to identify these flavors and these different aromatics and what their characteristics are, because literally every single one is different. And then whatever those characteristics are going to influence the cocktail you're making and how you want to use the different ingredients to incorporate to like mesh together to create something that is really, really balanced and plays well together with flavor profile. What I say? So we got Plymouth, we got Geneva, we got International, we got London Dry, we have Slow Gin, which that one's even a sweet gin, and I'm forgetting one.
And so my question is, so why do you think that there's such a thing as like, I don't like it? Or
it's the pine. People think it's the pine, but I also think it's because we all drank it when we were 14 years old, grabbed it out of our parents' cabinet, chugged it out, added water to it, so they think that they wouldn't know, and then got too drunk off the darn stuff, and now we all think that we just don't like it. But we're here to tell you that that's just not true. And I'm really bugging myself out that I can't remember the last style. International, Geneva, Plymouth, London Dry, Slow Gin. Old Tom.
Old Tom.
Booyah. Old Tom Gin. So Old Tom Gin tends to be a little bit on the sweeter side. So that's kind of a cool element to that gin too. When you're using that, you want to be conscious of your sweet level of your syrup in order to keep that whole cocktail situation balanced. But Old Tom is quite nice just on the rocks with like little lemon twist. Very enjoyable.
I have a confession.
Damn, that looks crazy.
Yeah, I was focusing on that and I didn't listen.
That's
why I didn't know that you didn't say Old Tom. But yeah, look at this. And as it sits, it's going to get even more colorful. But what did we do? We added some butterfly pea flower, which when it hits citrus juice will start to change the color of the liquid that's in. So as it sits here for longer, interacting with the lime, it's going to get more purple. And what?
I'm trying to change everything, but it's just changing to the same. It's a little off.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oops.
Yeah.
Look at that. Glitter.
And then I added some glitter too, because we want a little razzle dazzle.
It's so pretty.
Thank you. And then also I added a lime leaf.
Ooh.
To add a little of that lime zest when you go to take a sip. You know why I added ice into the serving glass?
Into this glass, you mean?
Yeah.
Why you added ice?
Yeah.
You want to prolong the chill level?
I did. I also wanted to go on a little journey because when I shook it, it had 2.5 ounces of alcohol in it. And so the first sip might be a little bit heavy. But as it sits and it mellows out and the ice starts to dilute a little bit, it's going to hit that perfect little sweet spot where we want it to be. And then eventually it's going to get a little bit too, towards the end, at the bottom, it's going to get a little too thin, maybe a little too watery. And actually that is a trick. Bartenders are playing a trick on you because that makes you thirsty and makes you want to have another one.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And that is part of the design of the old fashioned. So it's less so.
I didn't realize that the like diluted down is like, oh, you know what? This is really unsatisfying at the end. Let's get another.
It's thin. It doesn't give me that punch. I need to buy another one.
Interesting.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know if I want to take a sip of this now.
I'm sorry. No, that's delicious.
It's really good.
It's very like, I'd say kind of spring herbal, not too sweet, very balanced.
The hibiscus is playing very well with the gin, which has those herbs.
Dude, yeah. What else about gin?
What else about gin? Well, moving into that, gin makes great cocktails because of that herbaceousness. It gives you a platform that you can then play around with. You can add different levels of sweet to offset that herbs. If you're working with like an Old Tom that tends to be on the sweeter side, you might have to maybe add an Amaro or something more bitter to even it out. Because remember, when we're making cocktails, we always want to try and find balance. We're trying to find that perfect combination of these different flavors that make them better than the sum of their parts. So if we overstuff sweet, it's just going to be sweet, and that's all we're going to taste. But if we go all the way on the other end, we add all bitter elements, and that's not good either. So gin is great because as a base, it can be complementary to things that we want to already be putting in cocktails.
Okay. I'm looking up a rainbow shot.
I saw your phone.
So, okay. The rainbow shot is layering grenadine, sweet and sour mix, which is lemon juice with simple syrup, orange juice, vodka, blue curacao.
That's all that's in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Should we try it? I don't know if we'll be able to accomplish it because we don't have orange juice.
That is not my school bartending. I will say so.
Juice.
I would be out of my element.
Well, we can try and see what happens.
Okay.
Let's just try it. Screw it.
I will enjoy whatever gets created.
Okay. So, I mean, the only problem is we don't have orange juice. So maybe we could just use lime juice in between. David, what do you think?
I think it's going to be delicious.
He doesn't have to drink it.
It's going to be delicious.
I'm also jealous that I'm not having it.
Oh, man. We're going to have a party here where you come here.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do. I know you're not supposed to put ice in here, which that's another part of this. You don't put ice in it, which you should. But I think
so each of these things layers that way because they are different densities.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting scientific over here.
But oh wait, maybe you do put ice in it. Oh, Meaty, I don't know. I wouldn't do that too much. Let's put ice in it and see what happens.
I am completely along for the ride.
Okay, hold on. I need to read up. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So gin. Okay, so I will say that bartenders, typically like craft cocktail bartenders, will prefer using gin as a base for a cocktail when they're designing something versus vodka, because a vodka is just the taste of ethanol and whatever, distillation process that went in it. But gin already has the botanical taste within. So like I was saying earlier, it helps complement things. So I know personally, I would prefer using a gin. If someone asked me, hey, I want to make a cocktail with vodka, I would say, hey, have you tried that same exact cocktail with gin? Because we can get more interesting flavors out of those combinations. So if you're brave and you have a vodka cocktail that you enjoy, are you okay?
Yeah.
Then I would say take the plunge and try it with gin and see what happens.
Yeah. If you go to a bar and be like, let me get a vodka cocktail with gin.
And then they'll be like, ooh.
Yeah, and then the bartender will be like, who are you?
Yeah, you want some bartender's ketchup with that? Yeah. Yeah, I do. That's right.
Sheila thinks that's cocaine, so I guess that works out.
Oh, yeah. That's
I guess it's kind of like, it's depending on like, yeah, okay. But
we admit it.
It's kind of a bar. Yeah. Okay, I got the order here. So we're doing 1 ounce of grenadine. Here we go. Let's see how it goes. 1 ounce grenadine.
And you have to put it in this order, right?
Oops, I just did way too much. I literally haven't made this cocktail.
Is this a cocktail?
It's a party trick.
Okay.
I haven't done this though since probably the first year I started bartending.
Oh, you have actually done this?
Yeah, I've done it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you need multiple glasses, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How many?
I think it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. 6.
Oh my gosh, Shana. 6.
We're doing dishes tonight. Okay. Okay. So next is gonna be. Okay. Now I put ice. Okay. So I did 1 ounce, and then I'm putting in ice.
All right, you get 5.
Okay.
Yeah, Barry's got a gin kit on his way.
Yay! Gin kit.
So this is the second cocktail in the gin kit. I'm confident that you can make it, Barry.
Okay. 3 ounces sweet and sour mix. So where's I'm just gonna say lime juice.
And this?
And this. So let's see. Okay, so I'll do 1.5.
But how do you not break the seal? Oh,
You don't shake it.
yeah, but how do you pour it in?
I need a spoon.
Gosh. Will this spoon work?
This, yeah, that spoon.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna slowly try not to break.
Sheila, I will gladly go to Pride with you and sneak in some cocktails.
Dude.
Come to LA, come hang out with us at Pride. Pride in LA is a lot of fun. Now I'm just wrapped with attention at this.
I know.
I'm gonna be really impressed.
I am too, because
Do you have to put it in reverse order of how it comes out?
it said no.
Oh, I don't know. The thinky drinky, yes.
Okay, now I need something like orange juice. What do you think?
You don't have. You just said you don't have it.
Wait. This is a real scattered one.
This is happening right on the fly. I thought we were going to talk more about gin,
Well,
but
hold on. Keep talking about gin.
WeHo, exactly. So West Hollywood, we could talk about Pride. West Hollywood Pride is a lot of fun. There's a big street fair. I don't know exactly which day it is. I think they do multiple ones as well. So if you're in at all Southern California and you want to partake in Pride, the LA Pride is pretty fun. I will.
Okay, we're just gonna do lime juice.
We're just doing lime juice.
I tried. I didn't think about this until we started talking about it.
Yeah, this is flying by the seat of our pants.
1 ounce. 1 ounce.
1 ounce.
Orange juice if you want to try. Keep going. Skirt.
No jigger, no orange juice, no bar spoon.
Skirt.
Yeah, Nisi, come down. Come on.
Okay. Next, 2 ounces of vodka.
2 ounces, 2 shots of vodka. Look.
Vodka. Here's the vodka.
Have you ever seen that video?
You know, we're gonna use gin.
Okay.
Ah. Hey, I tried gin.
Try gin. Have you seen that video? It was the viral video of the lady going, a shot of vodka, and then poured like 8 ounces.
Oh god.
With this giant bottle. Glug.
Have you seen the one where she's like, let's make it old fashioned? And she poured like probably like, I don't know, more than 8 ounces of whiskey in the thing.
Yes. And like smushed up cherries, stirring it all around in a big old mixing glass.
That would put somebody on their butt.
Oh yeah.
That's more than a ketchup. Okay, 3/4 ounce of blue.
Oh no, we're not even done?
No, we're still going.
Oh my gosh.
It's just an ounce.
Yeah. We gotta make up time for the hiatus, I guess.
Look at that.
Blue curacao is something else.
Blue.
Is that made specifically to do things like this?
Yeah. It's made specifically to make blue drinks.
Yeah, like colorful, fun things. Because you can get curacao that is not blue.
Okay. Strain mix in the shot glasses.
And see, she's doing a classic bartender technique of reading off your phone.
Yeah. We don't know everything.
We do not know everything. And
here we go.
That is also. Oh my God. I was not at all confident that this was going to work.
It's kind of turning just red.
And we got 3 1/4 of them. There's a gradient.
I mean, there's a gradient.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yay!
Party tricks! Party tricks!
We did it, folks.
So if we had that orange juice, this totally would have been probably.
That's gonna be just an immortal phrase. If we had the orange juice, this would be amazing.
This would be amazing if we had the orange juice. I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be bad.
What do you mean? What's to try? It's just one of the things that you poured.
I have to be honest, folks. That looks delicioso.
It looks pretty cool.
All right, this one's not too bad. This one got some citrus juice with it.
Nice.
This one's all syrup. This one has a little citrus juice.
I got a sweet tooth, guys.
Oh, not too bad at all. Okay.
And I talked all about, balance and everything like that.
And you just want the sugar.
Yeah, I don't operate like that in my own life.
This one I would drink. This one straight up tastes like a Slurpee. No, this is all blue curacao, clearly.
Is there gin in here?
Oh, wait. That's a little more sour than I anticipated. Well, there you have it. Rainbow shot.
Ooh, that's like sour candy.
Yeah, this one I like. Out of the whole pour. So if you ever go to a bar and somebody orders one of these.
You gotta switch the camera.
Oh, yeah. So if you ever go to a bar and order one of these, just make sure you're not first in line and get the red one, because that one's real gnarly. Unless you're Nathan.
And you like that sugar.
And you like that sugar.
See, look at that though. That's a nice little gradient.
This one is a little green.
Little color palette there.
This one could be more green though. It'd probably be more green if it had orange juice. This one's like mauve.
Maroon.
5. This one's red apple slut.
Excuse me? You want to take that again?
Red apple slut.
Oh, okay. We're sticking with it. All right.
What did that shot do to you?
Yeah, Pride Rainbow Shot. That's it. Yeah.
And then this one is Muckety Duck. And then this one is Blue Heavens.
Blue Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon.
Blue. I can't.
That's how you name cocktails.
Boom.
Folks. That's how you name cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Red apple slut.
Right. This is the award-winning creator of the Horse Reviver. So,
yeah. And the rum ham.
The rum ham, yeah. So, we have a lot of fun behind the bar, getting creative, making strange rainbow shots. You proved that you could do it. I will say that I'm very impressed.
Yeah! All right.
And thank you for joining us again, folks. I hope that we will see you soon. Yes, happy Pride. We have a few more of these this month. We're excited, and we will see you soon.
And I'll be rolling down the street, smoking and sipping on gin and juice, laid back. My mind on my money and my money on my